would say I'm sorry that I'm alive. It became a habit, a favorite phrase. I was used to saying nothing but complaints, living a boring life day after day. In my village everyone you would meet has got a head of beautiful green hair. I am the only one included there, me with my white hair that's so different from theirs. Deep within the forest, towering high, is what we call the millennium tree. One day when I was all alone, here I got on my knees and made a prayer to God to have a live without a family or friends. That has to be so very lonely. It doesn't matter to me who it is, send somebody to be a friend for me. In the forest by that old tree, it was in that spot where she had met me. She had become weak and she collapsed. I rescued her, that's how it all began. And before I knew it, that girl and I grew even closer as the time went by. Even though you wouldn't have thought we would, that girl and I were not at all alike. More than anybody, her hair of green is the most beautiful I've ever seen. She's got a smile and an attitude to match. She is beloved by everyone indeed. The way you act isn't so easy to believe. Why be so kind to somebody like me? I am inferior, everyone can see. So is it really that you just pity me? But as awful as I am, she quickly pulled me close, holding me tight. She whispered so light, tell me you are more wonderful than anyone else I know. Hearing that I could only cry. Even if for all my life everybody far and wide treated me like I am deserving of their hate and spite, there is still somebody here who wants me to be by their side. That alone will be quite enough for me to smile. One day we left the village and we ran away, living in the city, starting over. Everything here's so unfamiliar. We'll be okay though if we're together. We found our work within a large estate, where we worked for a merchant's wife. We learned to manage every day as mates. That was enough for us, we'll get by. Then during our duties we happened to see a young man with blue hair when he came one day. It didn't take so long for him and her to meet, and that meeting ruined everything. The man was the king who ruled across the sea, and as it so happened, since he fell in love with her, he told the princess he was to marry, that he could not with her anymore. The kingdom that we lived in was engulfed in war, for the princess had given an order. If you don't know who she is, then you shall do this instead. Kill off all of the green-haired women. Everyone and everyone that I knew is forever dead, except me with the white hair that no one else shares. She should have been the one spared, and I should have died in her stead. It shouldn't have been her. Why this happened? Tell me why. I would say I'm sorry that I'm alive. It became a habit, a favorite phrase. I was used to saying nothing but complaints, living a boring life day after day. There was a poor city I moved to next. There I began to work again in a church. In the revolution, the princess perished. Blood in the wind, that's a rumor I heard. There in the monastery by the sea, it wasn't that spot where she had met me. She had become weak and she collapsed. I rescued her, that's how it all began. And before I knew it, the girl and I grew even closer as the time went by. Even though you wouldn't have thought we would, that girl and I were not at all alike. One night I came upon an open confession booth, and mistakenly I had overheard when the girl confessed the whole truth. Ah, it has shaken me to my very soul, for that girl is certainly the daughter of evil. Shining in the moonlight, and then I swung it high. My cherished friend, there's something that I have you do. I have you say I'm sorry to you too, since in the end I didn't see it through. I wasn't able to avenge you. In her I saw the girl that I used to be, a person who didn't have anybody then, to have to live without a family or friends. That has to be so very lonely. A girl who once knew nothing of work or labor became a little bit better at least at cooking. The treats she baked for us all today, the brioche, had actually been made quite nicely. You know, at that moment when I was by the sea, I briefly found myself hallucinating. Even today I still don't know the meaning. Who was the boy I saw before me?